Hey, welcome back to your virtual classroom. The first thing you should do is your engagement. Let me show you how to get engaged with the virtual classroom. So as always, I want you to go to your Schoology, of course. So we go Schoology. I can't type. There we go. Get the Schoology, of course, log in. Last name, first two digits of your first name, first six of your last, first two of your first name, so on and so forth. When you get to your class, remember you're not in the class initially. You have to go to your course dashboard, or you can click on the course icon and then find your class. So this is Business and Technical Business Foundation. So we're going to go to our virtual lesson plan. Hopefully you've already watched that first video. After watching the first video, you're going to go to the big red folder that says week 1 virtual lesson plan. And you know, something I neglected to mention in my previous video. If you go to your updates gives you an itinerary. I want you to notice that the one itinerary says virtual week 1 as opposed to what we have been doing in the classroom. When you go to virtual week 1, I need you to click on the show more icon. When you click on the show more link, you get day 1, week 1, day 1. And it tells you what you should get done. Do your engagement activity. Do the credit card concentration game. I'm going to show you that in a couple seconds. Do your consumer credit, PowerPoint, listen to the podcast, and then you should be ready to do your first 2 bell works. I think you should start working on your simile. We're back to simile me. I know how much you guys missed that. And then do a reflection. You should do 1 reflection a day. Again, those reflections are nothing more than diary accounts where you talk about your learning process within this COVID-19 pandemic. But I want you to notice right under week 1, day 1 is week 1, day 2. And now I'm going to explain to you exactly what I need you to do for day 2. I start off again with the big idea. We talk about the content information I want you to know. Also, you'll see the language and the social goals. But underneath that, you should review your bell works. Make sure you know those. You should think about that simile that you created in your head. Then you should have some read-alongs to do. So day 2 is your read-along day. Get those done. And then I would like for you to start on your mnemonic device and put your picto chart together. So that's a good day 2 activity. If you scroll down a little further, you see day 3, and then you should review all those things just in case you haven't finished them. Go back, get those done. And then that's Edpuzzle day. So Wednesday or day 3 would be your Edpuzzle day. I don't mean Wednesday because who knows when we'll start, right? So day 3 should be your Edpuzzle day. And then again, you should have a reflection at the end of that day based on how have you been doing production-wise. And that's important. Day 4, that's when you should get into your big project. You should have enough information now to create a project based on what you've learned. And more importantly, you should do your Kahoot review. And I showed that in the video, how you should do the Kahoot review. Don't forget to send me that score so we know who's doing the best. And then again, you should also do another reflection. And then you'll notice on day 5, well, that's where we want you to take your assessment, right? You're going to take your quick quiz and see how you do with that. And that's where we're going to go. And I have review up there. That shouldn't say review. I'll have that fixed for you shortly. But that's going to say take the assessment. And I'll have the assessment available for you on Friday. So that's how you should look at your updates. That's your daily itinerary. Next week, there'll only be 1 entry, but it'll have all 5 days in that entry for you. But let's go back to your materials. When you go to your materials, you're going to go to virtual lesson plans. When you go to virtual lesson plan, click on the red folder. In the red folder under engagement, it's the activity I want you to do. This week's activity is called credit card concentration. So when you click on the link, of course, it just takes you to a preview of the game. But I think you can actually play the game here. Let's see. You know what? No, I'm going to go to the actual game so I can have more room. So I'm here. There's a timer when you start. You can't see it because my picture's in this up right-hand corner. But all you got to do is start clicking. So here's my first one. Uh-oh. You know what? I got a virus on my computer. It's sending me the different stuff. Let me get out of that. Let's go back to credit card. There it is. So that one was the first one. And there's the second one. No matches. So let me see. I'm going to go here and here. There it is. Got a match. And you're going to keep playing until you get a time. Send me a time. And let's see who does the best. So this is your engagement activity. You got different credit cards. You got to match them up. And do it fast. Hey, good talking to you again. You guys have some fun with this. Let's see who's the best.